Good afternoon, everyone. We're doing a quick mic check here. We're going to be starting more Breath of the Wild here in about 30 seconds. Stay tuned. Well, good afternoon, everyone, or good early evening, I guess, if you want to call it that. Thanks for joining in. Happy to have you all here. We need to grind levels today. That is like our big thing of agenda, is so we don't get our asses kicked by avian flu, right? Is it just a coincidence that that bird's name is named Avian? Avian. Ryu hasn't got a level up yet. Jesus. Ah. Ah. Oh, God. Why am I yawning? I didn't do a damn thing today. I tried to make a new color lava lamp and I made it too dark and now you can't really see it. And that really has me agitated. That really grinds my gears. We are on the hunt for M slimes. We're gonna get these things, aren't we? What's up, Oak Wolf? Flappy Bird. Man, I have not played Flappy Bird in like forever. Forever and a day. I remember when people were selling Flappy Bird on their phone. They were trying to sell their phone for like an egregious amount of money. Like so much money because they had Flappy Bird because what, they took it off? Well, that game just drove me just batshit crazy. Yes. Yes. Oak Wolf. Oh, God, sorry, I'm getting loud there. Oak Wolf, welcome to the channel. My name's Nick, but I go by slapartist, and I stream retro games using original carts and discs, and no emulation. I don't know if we'll be able to wrap up Breath of Fire today. It was my goal, but I got sick this morning. I wasn't feeling good. And, yeah, so that's what I do. I stream retro games using original carts and discs, no emulation. If you're interested, I have a fantastic YouTube page with over 340, 350 retro streams over there. I got 50 I need to get uploaded or made live for everybody. I do have a Twitter account if you're interested in following there. We have a Discord that's even better than the Twitter. If you stream, you're allowed to promote your own channel on there too. And I always ask, please give a follow, give a like, give a sub, give a donation, anything you want to do just to support the channel. But I'm glad you're here. Flappy Bird pissed me off so many times. Yeah, there's a lot of good people in the Discord. Let me change my color profile. I almost feel like I'm washed. Hang on. No, I think I look good. I think the color profile's fine. That's just in it. It's a little washed out, but I don't think it is. Hey, there's a slime. That's what I wanted, you old sumbitch. Whole reason why I'm here. Let's fight these big old bastards. Big hitting. Death. Give me my goddamn experience. There it is. Those things are good. I need to get some levels up. I have to ask, why is Ryu not getting levels up? I mean, let's think about this. I guess Bo was around the same time. I mean, Bo's around the same time that, I guess I got Bo around the same time that I got, you know, Ryu. I guess they're a little bit off. I mean, but shit, I feel that, Ryu's not getting any of these levels. Driving me crazy. Son of a bitch. My wife's home. Should say hi to her. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say hi to her. I'll keep this going. I'll be right back. So I'm here. Oak Wolf might have taken off. I mean, shit, he was only here for a second. I was just talking to my wife really quick, and my wife said, I'm talking to her, and she's like, I've had a hell of a day. And I'm like, oh, work was bad today. She goes, no, my wife, oh, are you glitchy? You getting a little glitchy on me? No, can't be having that. Yeah, my bit rate's down a little bit. Yeah, the bit rate dropped, and I monitor it, and it dropped on me. So anyway, as I was saying, I was just talking to my wife, and she said she had a shitty day, and I'm like, oh no, work was bad, and she goes, no, that's not it. And my wife said, did you hear about the guy who shot himself? I said, what are you talking about? She goes, oh yeah, in my town, a guy shot himself uptown where we live. And my wife was on her way to work today and was right there, like, when it happened. She didn't see it, but she had to drive through it, and the cop stopped her, talked to her, and she saw his body hauled off. And yeah, I think she's pretty disheveled right now. She's in the shower. I think she needs a drink. Jesus. Yeah, I didn't even know anything about this today. How crazy is that? I'm looking it up. I did. Some guy in my town, uptown, he shot himself. And my wife had to drive through the scene, and the cops stopped her, and she was questioned about the whole thing on her way to work this morning. And she saw his body, carted off. So my wife isn't doing very well right now. And I'm trying to look it up. There it is. There it is. Sorry. Yeah, this is... My wife had to drive through this today. A 56-year-old Butte man died Tuesday morning from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot from a 9mm pistol while outside near the corner of Montana and Park Street. We live 3 blocks away from that. At around 9:45, officers were dispatched to the area and found the man seated outside in front of a vehicle. The man has not been identified. Officers are attempting to notify family members. The matter remains under investigation. My wife drove right by this, and she was pulled over by the cops and questioned about it. On the lighter side of news, the Montana Millionaire winning ticket was sold here in my hometown. Somebody won $1 million off a lottery ticket. That is definitely dwarfed by the fact that somebody put a 9mm gun in their mouth today. Fuck. Oh my God, a guy jumped off there. I told my wife, I said, maybe I need to come hang out with you. My wife's like, no, go stream. And I'm like, I don't know, honey. She's pretty upset. I'm going to farm just a little bit here, and then when she gets out of the shower, I might go talk to her for a minute and see if she needs me to, yeah. That might be grounds for not streaming tonight, since the fact that my wife was questioned by the cops at a crime scene because the guy shot himself. My God, he jumped off, man, and you heard that shit. What's up, Darth? It's good to see you, my friend. You kind of came in at a crazy time. Shit. Yeah. My wife drove by. Why can't I get levels up? What the is going on here? All right, we're going to look at Ryu here. You heard him hit the ground. His head I hope I never see that. I've seen my good friend die. He put himself into a coma. He died later, but dude, that's rough. What's up, Nipple? How are you doing, man? Hey, thanks for posting that photo up on the Discord of your stream setup. Obviously, you have a career in broadcasting. Happy New Year. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you are doing good. Yes, Ozzy, that would have to stay with a man. That would have to stay with anybody. I need 144,000. A collection of expensive toys. Almost as bad as a musician. Almost, right? Musicians have, I'm a musician, but I have 4 basses, 1 acoustic, and four cabinets, and 1 amp. I got a lot of stuff, but I don't have, that much stuff. Paprium? No, I don't think you ever have. And a banjo. You need a bass banjo now is what you need. There we go. Oh shit. Whatever. It's a beat 'em up for the Sega Mega Drive that was released on the 22nd of December this year. Never saw it. You saw a bass mandolin or something the other day? That's fun. Les Claypool has a bass banjo. It's actually quite fascinating. Divine Rochester. So did they give a cause of why he did that? Oh yeah, Les Claypool's my hero. He's my big influence. I got a huge corkboard full of concert tickets. My license plate here in high school, I got it right here. It used to say Kalamazoo. Is it? I passed on it. I didn't go to it. I met Les Claypool. Yep. I got a great photo with Les. I met him. He's my idol. He's my hero. So I met Les Claypool the day before, or 2 days before I proposed to my wife. I met Les Claypool. I went to a concert, had a VIP, met him backstage. Where's my photo with me and Les? Where are you, son of a bitchin' thing? Here it is. The man, the myth, Mr. Les Claypool. Yeah, that's me and Les. That is me and Les. I wanted him to sign my license plate, but they specifically told me, don't ask for him to sign anything. But my license plates say Kalamazoo, and every Primus concert I go to, I bring that, and they always point at the license plate. They always say, let me grab it. Because when you're at a concert, they got lights, right? And so this was my license plate in high school, because I started playing bass in high school. So this was my license plate years ago, and I don't like personalized plates anymore because then people know who you are, you know? But this was my 2000 Montana license plate, and it's from the song, you know, Kalamazoo, on the Primus off the Brown album. Because the lyrics say, and the plates say Kalamazoo. And every time I go to a concert show, I hold this up, and Les Claypool will usually say it. He sees it, because this is reflective. At night, at a concert, this is reflective. And and he usually says it. Every time I've been there, he says it, goes, he'll get on the microphone and go, yes. He'll point at it and go, very impressive. You know, he's just kind of weird. So the first time I met Les Claypool, he goes, let's ask a couple questions from the crowd. And I freaked out. And I waved my hand and he goes, you, right there. And I go, this is my first time seeing you. And he says, what? And I go, this is my first time seeing you. And he goes, well, it's my first time seeing you. And then he went to this song. It was freaking not funny. It was just, you know, I wanted him to autograph this so bad. But I was scared to do it. I mean, now that I've met him and I'd go back, I would say, I'd ask him to sign this. And if he said no, then I'd say, you know what, it is what it is. But I feel bad that I didn't ask. They told me not to ask. And my wife has worked with many bands before, and she said, don't ask for that shit. You know, it's rude, it's impolite, and it makes things awkward. You have a pick? Guard from David Gilmour? Really? Pink Floyd, David Gilmour. Did he sign it? He did not. No, and they won't. You know, I mean, I got signed I got signed stuff from Primus that day anyway. I have a signed poster and stuff, but there were more people backstage meeting him, you know. And so if he signs one thing, then I think there's an obligation to feel like you have to sign more. And he didn't touch me. If you look in the photo, he doesn't put your arm around you or anything. He just puts his hands behind his back and talks to you that way. Oh, my wife, holy shit, my wife was she was like the bass tech for Styx, you know, Mr. Roboto. Styx, she was stage manager for, she was a roadie, like a stage manager roadie for Bare Naked Ladies. She did it for Counting Crows, Huey Lewis in the News, Steve Miller Band, who else? Ray LaMontagne. My wife has had a really, she knows her shit. It's pretty cool. You know, the daughter of Def Leppard's agent? I like Def Leppard. I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it because I love big hair bands. Yep, my wife got to meet, what's his name? What's his front name? Not James. Yeah, she has a photo. She has a photo with him, and her dad was able to come over to the concert venue and meet him too. Yeah, I grew up listening to the Counting Crows. Could have crossed paths. You directed tons of concert video for the big screens they put up these days. This would have been years ago. My wife was the stage manager for the festival at Sandpoint in Sandpoint, Idaho, and she was the stage manager there. And so all the bands that came through, she was the manager for those bands. And then she, you know, toured with Bare Naked Ladies and stuff. And she might have, you know, it's very possible. She enjoyed it. So what she had to do is she had to learn how to toss. She had to do a bass toss. So the bassist from Styx would take his bass off, throw it from the neck. My wife would have to then throw the other bass at the same time, so they would pass each other, and she'd have to catch the one and the other guy would have to catch the one. Pour Some Sugar on Me, best stripper song next to Marilyn Manson. So my wife messed that up one time, and she got in trouble for it. Like, so she had to practice with other techs to make sure she would get that right. Yep, she messed it up. And you know how stressful that is to throw the live during the performance live. He would throw the bass, and she'd have to throw it back at the same time, like right during the show on stage. There's no backstage shit. Yep. I have a guitar pick from the guitarist from Motorhead, and I also have a pick from Lemmy for Motorhead. I saw him with the Foo Fighters. I also got a pick from the Foo Fighters from Dave Grohl, and I also got a pick from the bassist for Volbeat. I got a lot of picks. I also got a pick from the guitarist of Skid Row. Yeah, there was a good documentary on Netflix a while back, talking about how he used to live above what bar was it? It wasn't the Whiskey, was it? For all I know, it could have been. But he lived above that bar, you know, and it was just about him. And his son was there. He was just a collector of shit. He was a hoarder. Lemmy was a hoarder. Let's see what Nova X does. So, oh my God, dropped her dead in her tracks. Oh man, offline someday, I have an awesome story about of CC DeVille and the newer guitarist from Skid Row. Can't remember his name. I saw Skid Row when they were, Sebastian Bach was singing with them. That was my first concert I ever went to. I was in the 5th or 6th grade, and Skid Row came to my town of Anaconda, and they played at the Washoe Theater, and all the seats in the front got destroyed, and that was when Sebastian Bach was playing. That guy could hit some notes. Fast forward to 2012, I saw them again at the Iowa State Fair, and it didn't have their lead singer. He sounded like him, but it wasn't Sebastian. And I would love to hear a story about CC DeVille. I like Sebastian Bach, man. Mechanical Animals, finest studio recordings ever. I don't own any Marilyn Manson CDs, but I respect him as a musician and what he's done. Actually, Marilyn Manson is quite an intelligent individual. Have you ever seen the movie Bowling for Columbine? It's a great interview with him, how they tried to target Marilyn Manson for all the school shootings. And Marilyn Manson, Michael Moore asked him, he goes, what would you say to the kids? And what would you tell them? And, these days, he goes, I wouldn't say anything. I would just listen to them. And it was like, boom, there you go. Yeah, I want to hear the story. I want to hear the story with CC. I mean, I like Marilyn Manson. His music is just a little much for me, but I can dig it. I can listen to it. You know who I did see a couple years back is I saw Rob Zombie and Korn. And I've never seen any of those two bands. And I got to say, Rob Zombie was a little raspy, the way he sings. But I got to tell you one thing. When I saw Korn play, I was waiting to hear them watch. They got rid of their drummer, and they had a new drummer. He had like this 25-piece set drum set. It was amazing. But let me tell you what. Korn sounded exactly like they did off the album. I shit you not. Korn sounded so good. You saw him with the Family Values. My friend saw Metallica, Korn, and I don't know who else at the LA Coliseum. A friend of mine from Montana. But let me tell you what, Korn sounded exactly like they did off the album. I had goosebumps to how good Jonathan Davis sang. Fieldley, Head, Monkey, they rocked it. And it was just, after one song after song after song, they just brought it. And he sounded so good. Yeah, Limp Bizkit. That's what it was. It was Limp Bizkit. That's it. Metallica, Korn, and Limp Bizkit. I mean, those guys were big in the day, but they never stood the test of time. Wes Borland went off to do his own thing. I think Sam Rivers went off to do his own thing. And Fred Durst, is Fred Durst. You worked that run? I bet this is 1999, man. And I love meeting musicians like that. I love meeting people who are, if I could give up everything to be a famous musician, I probably would, except my wife. I'd have my wife with me. Because I love live music so much, and I love being on stage. It is such a high. I couldn't imagine being on a stage with 50, 60,000 people. Anyone named Ozzy81 gotta be cool, right? Yeah. Korn just sounded so good. Korn sounded so good. Ozzy's last name is Osbourne. That is true. loudest concert I've ever been to was Motorhead and Foo Fighters. So when I went to the Motorhead Foo Fighters show, Lemmy comes out with his cowboy hat, and it's Lemmy in his boots and chains, and he walks out and he has his guitar tech bring out his Rickenbacker, 'cause I'm a bassist. And he hooks that thing up and he gets into that microphone, you know, and it's Lemmy, and he sings like this. His microphone's up like this, and he comes out on that concert floor and he goes, "We're Motorhead and we play rock and roll." And that's all he said. That's all he said. And he goes into just beating the hell out of his Rickenbacker. And it was so loud. And, you know, after the show, I mean, I had earplugs in. I always bring earplugs to concerts. You never know. And I take my earplugs out and I go, "Wow, that was an awesome show." And my friends are like, "What? That was so awesome." I'm like, "You need earplugs next time. You're going to lose your hearing." And then, like, you know, 7 years later, he died. I'm glad I saw him. I'm glad I got a pic from him. I might have it right here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Neil Peart. Jesus. I don't know where my Skid Row pick is. All right. Here's Dave Grohl's pick. I know it's tough to see. That's Dave Grohl's pick. Here's the bassist for Volbeat's pick. Oh yeah, Volbeat was stunning. Here's Larry Lalonde from Primus. This was their Willy Wonka tour. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, my Primus pick. What? I'm a Primus nut. Did you catch the drumstick? I have a drumstick that was, I got a drumstick from, it was either from, it was either from Phoenix TX or, what was the other band? Phoenix TX or might have been Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Anyway, and I also got a drumstick from PH Nafa. Do you guys know who Roger Klein is? I'm a huge Roger Klein fan. I've seen him like 4 times. I've actually had a beer with him. Roger Klein and the Peacemakers, or the Refreshments, if you guys remember the Refreshments. I got a drumstick on it. PH, the drummer, broke a drumstick and he threw it down. for people to grab, and this guy reached up on the stage and grabbed it. He was like, yeah, in my face. He's like, you, I got the drums, you. And it was broken. And I was like, God, you're such a dick. And after the show, the drummer came out and I was talking to him. And, oh yeah, Banditos. Oh yeah, Jesus, right? After the drummer comes out on the show floor and I'm talking to him, and I go, you know what? That guy stole that. He got that broken drumstick. I totally wanted it. And he goes, here, where's my drumstick? Oh yeah, King of the Hill. And he grabbed his drumstick case and he opened it up, pulled out a drumstick, signed it for me, and gave me a brand new drumstick. And I was just like, look at that guy. I'm like, eat shit. Woo, suck it. And I left. I still got it. I think this is from the guitarist Motorhead. This one is from, I think, the guitarist Motorhead. He's got his signature on the back. And then the whole reason why I pulled this out is here's the pick from Lemmy for Motorhead. And it has his autograph on the back. It has his signature. And this one is actually really neat because it actually is kind of iridescent. But this is Lemmy's pick that I was able to get. And I think that's pretty special. You know, that is definitely from Lemmy. You couldn't buy this from me. You know, it's just, I love concert picks. I love drumsticks. I love picks. I love playlists, set lists. Yeah, I don't know where my Skid Row one is. Apparently, it's somewhere. Anyway, that's my story. What's up? What's up, Sick? You haven't seen this category so live in 6 years? Or Sick. Or, hey, thank you for the follow. Or, looks like this, sorry, we got off on a tangent. We're playing retro games here, and we got off on a tangent talking about, you know, musicians and everything. And, or, welcome to the channel. My name's Nick, but I go by slapartist, and I stream retro games using original console, original discs and carts. There's no emulation on my channel, my friend. We're in the middle of Breath of Fire, but we got pulled away talking about music. And Dimitri's here. Fantastic, Dimitri. Good to see ya. No, you can't buy it from me, Ozzy. You can't buy Lemmy's pick from me. You have to go to eBay and find it yourself. Oh man, I don't know why people are playing it this month. I started playing this before Christmas. So this is my original cart. This is my, I'm surprised the battery still works in it. I don't know why people are playing the shit out of this game. It's our game of the week over on our fan pages. We have a ton of fan pages. We have like over 250,000 fans on our pages. What are you saying here? Great catching up. Lurk off and take care, brother. I'll hit you with those tails from there. Okay, so Nip, it looks like you're taking off. Am I a Bootsy Collins fan? Yeah, I like Bootsy. You know, he's not my favorite, but he's fun to listen to. I always enjoyed. I remember when I started about 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years into playing bass, there was a time where I really got into Rush, and I really got into just Geddy Lee's solo stuff and really enjoyed it. You know, and I've always been a fan of Geddy Lee. He's just an amazing guy. I'll sell it to you for 18 grand. I'll sell it to you right now for 18 grand. I'll give you my PayPal. I think the Geddy Lee album that I listened to the most was My Favorite Headache. What's up, Orsic. Am I saying that incorrectly or am I saying that right? Orsic? Welcome to the channel, Orsic. Welcome to the Night Circus. No, I'm kidding. Anyway. Orsic. So, well, yeah, like I said, welcome to the channel. My name's Nick. I go by slapartist. I stream retro games, original carts and discs. There's no emulation on my channel. I have a fantastic YouTube page. I just put the link up there. There's over 340 retro streams of Super Nintendo, NES, Sega, Sega CD, PS1, PS2, 64, GameCube, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, it's all over there. I do have a Twitter account. If you're on Twitter, you can give me a follow there. I always announce when I'm going live. Plus, I do giveaways on there. And in fact, speaking of giveaway, we are doing another giveaway for some more Gamer Goo. So let's go ahead and get this posted up there. If you guys want to be entered into a free chance to win Gamer Goo, type it like you see it. It'll enter you into the contest. We do have a fantastic... It's like Arsic. Okay. But I've heard Orsic as well. Arsic. I'll just call you... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to call you. Arsic. So I'll just call you Arsic. Arsic, we have a fantastic Discord. If you're a streamer as well, you can advertise on that Discord. We have like 80 or 90 people in the Discord. It's getting big, which is really great. And as always, I ask that you please show your support by following, you know, cheering, subscribing, or donating to the channel. We definitely do appreciate that. Hey, there it is, right there. I'm partnered with the company called Gamer Goo, Arsic, and Gamer Goo is the only product on the market right now that, well, let's talk about it. It's the only product on the market right now that stops sweaty hands. So if you're playing games, your hands get sweaty, like first-person shooters, Trials of Osiris, Destiny, you're doing raids. I used to play a lot of Destiny. This stuff, it's like a antiperspirant for your hands, but it's infused with natural essential oils. It's FDA approved. And they got a lot of good smelling scents. Yeah, it basically is. So if you're interested in it, you know, I give it away every month for free. But you can also check the website. And if you're interested in it, I think I should, I think I need to install that webcam. Where is it? Where are you? Give me 1 second here. I need to install an app real quick. And I'll show you. Anyway, I know we're taken back by all the commotion and everything else that's going on, and we're talking about videos and we're talking about music, and it's like it's turned into a talking channel now for a few minutes, and we just got to keep it this way. It's great, and I'm going to show you kind of what the bottles look like. That's what I'm trying to get launched up here. Breath of Fire Music Slap. This is your first video game ever, still one of your favorites to this day. This is a fantastic game. I remember playing it when it first came out and was just blown away by the story and everything that you were able to do in the game. I just think it's fantastic. When his fingers heal, you'll get us to slap some bass. If you guys want some slap bass, we could probably get it done. I think my fingers are feeling better. You know, I think they're feeling good. If you guys want to hear some bass, we could probably make that happen. It's tied with Chrono Trigger for your favorite turn-based RPGs. What about Final Fantasy III, my friend? Tommy Boy, good to see you, man. Glad you made it back here. I definitely do appreciate that. Chrono Trigger is a fantastic soundtrack. When I worked at a radio station in college, we used to get soundtracks for video games. I think I got Resident Evil 3. I got Resident Evil 3. I got the Chrono Trigger one. I got Final Fantasy 9 or 10 and 9 together, I think. You prefer Chrono Trigger over Final Fantasy 3? Final Fantasy 3 is a good one, don't get me wrong. All right, let me see something here. All right. I'll show you guys what the Gamer Goo looks like. We'll see here if this, oh yeah, I own Skies of Arcadia. That's a fantastic game. We'll see if the side camera's working right now, okay? No, let me try something here. Where are we here? Come here. Pickle, cam link, code. Where is my side cam? I think I got rid of my side. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, we're working on this here. What are you talking about, no source? You're full of shit, I'm telling you. There it is. Hey, oh, okay, don't mind the color. I just installed this. I had to reinstall everything. So don't mind the white balance. We'll try to fix that here real quick, okay? Woo! Damn. Let's warm you up a little bit, shall we? Let's get rid of that HDR and get rid of that autofocus, shall we? God damn. Side cam. Slap cam's back. All right, so this is what the Gamer Goo looks like. Since this is what I was trying to show you the whole time. This is the whole reason why I went to this. Here we go. There's the display case right there. Anyway, this is what Gamer Goo looks like. If you win it, you'll get one of these kind of packages here. It's these little like 5 use packs here. You know, you get this. There's like 5 uses per pack. You'll get a triple pack of those if you win the giveaway. But these are what the scents are for the other place. You know, you have orange, vanilla sugar, teakwood, cherry blossom, peppermint, cinnamon. Those are all the flavors that they have right now. But they did introduce a new one, which is called Beach Breeze. Beach Breeze, right? Oh my God. Okay, let's get back to the game. Oh my goodness. Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia is fantastic. Oh yeah, Skies of Arcadia is like super expensive now. It is stupid expensive. I don't know why, but all these games have gone up in price. Like, all the games have gone up in price immensely. Sorry, we're just chewing the fat now. I'm not even like streaming anymore. I need to get back into the game. I do apologize for this, but we're just having fun chatting with everybody. Can you win again? Of course you can. Of course you can win again. Oh, let me hide my microphone here. Yeah, you can win more than once. You pick their favorite child. What's up, Taos? Good to see you, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, Chrono Trigger. You know, I have an amazing... My friend... The first stream I did on Twitch, I had my friend come over and do Chrono Trigger in 2 days. We have like a 12-hour stream of it. It's over on my YouTube page. I just put it up there. That's before I had a nice webcam, and I mean the video for the video game, the stream for the video game was fantastic. My webcam was a little shitty, and we definitely upgraded that. But if you want to check it out, you can. It's a good stream. We got Uriel in here. So, Arsic. What's your favorite video game? What's your favorite console? That goes for anybody in here. What's your favorite video game? What's your favorite console? If this is your first time here, what do you prefer? Put that exclamation point in first, Ozzy, and you'll get into it. And Taos, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, you jumped into Breath of Fire 3. I just picked this one up on a, you know, I finished, you guys, before this, we streamed Illusion of Gaia. I was just jonesing for the music for Gaia. And then we jumped into Final Fantasy III because, well, I've been asked to stream that for over a year. And then I was like, wow, Breath of Fire is it's amazing RPG, and I haven't played it probably since, you know, 94. Let's play it. And then it looked like everybody was jumping in to play it. So I like to say that I started a trend. That's what I like to do, and damn well I'm going to say it. Ooh, it's the SP. If you've already entered the contest, Uriel, you can't enter again. It's one entry, you know. But if you sub to the channel, you get 2 entries, and if you're a tier 2 or tier 3, you get up to 3 or 4 entries to win the free gamer group. Game Boy SP. I love my SP a lot, and I play it there we go, and I play it every Christmas. In fact, I got 2 Game Boy SPs, and the best one to get is with the brighter screen. That's the one I prefer to have. I think Golden Sun was my first Game Boy Advance game. Yeah, Golden Sun. That game was dynamite, wasn't it? Oh, well, that doesn't work. We're going to use Fire X now. Was it The Lost Age was your first RPG? My first RPG that, I mean, I remember playing was, well, Dragon Warrior. You know, I mean, I wasn't very good at it, but I was young. There we go. Ryu finally got a level up. Jesus. There we go. Level up for everyone. Oh, let's get this deer. Poof. There we go. It's good. You know, it is. Golden Sun was so good. I told you the story about me fighting that pirate before I had to go someplace, and I lost. And then I fought him again, and I had to beat him before I could leave, and that pirate was a pain in the ass. Was the SpongeBob movie? Is Orsic still in here? Favorite game, favorite console? Arsic. And Dimitri, how's your final Breath of Fire 3 stream or playthrough coming? I don't know if I told you guys, but I was able to pick up Breath of Fire 3 and Breath of Fire 4 for like 40 or 50 bucks for both of them a couple years ago. I got a fantastic deal on both those games. And I was playing Star Wars Trivial Pursuit when I bought it. I do remember that. Because I don't know Star Wars like my wife and her brother do. So they were giving me handicaps. And I remember like, man, I'm going to Breath of Fire 3, Breath of Fire 4. That's sweet, let's get them both. Oh, damn near killed him in one round. We're gonna get there though. You wanted to unlock all the secrets? You want to know something really funny about SpongeBob SquarePants? Is I've seen the Broadway musical SpongeBob. I've seen the Broadway musical SpongeBob SquarePants, and I have to tell you, it was good. It was like really good because I don't know shit about SpongeBob SquarePants. And you know what? I feel like I didn't have to when I watched it. It was so entertaining. And the production value, you know, it's Broadway. It's up there. It was fun. And then, like, 4 days later, I developed influenza. That sucked. Hey, you finally gave up. I'll take the meat. Is Ryu being a 5-year-old kid? I've never played Breath of Fire 3. Excuse me. Yeah, music. I don't know if I like Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy 3 more. I think, you know, here's the thing. It's like over here. I mean, this is my diorama of Zeal. That's Where are you? Let me point here. Zeal, right there. Zeal. My favorite place in Chrono Trigger. I think it's just such a freaking cool place. And I love the music to Zeal. But I really think that Final Fantasy 3 for me has a better soundtrack. I have to go with Final Fantasy 3. I own the original soundtrack, but I also own the original Chrono Trigger soundtrack too, but I have to... Yeah, that's my Zeal diorama, man. I love my Zeal dio. That thing's made well. And I have 2 more dioramas coming that are professionally made for I got my Zelda one over there. It's the World of Light. And then I got the World of Dark coming and the title screen. I'm excited for both of them. No, and that's, you know what? That's Taos. The problem with games today is that they're astronomically expensive. It's so bullshit how expensive games are these days. I get it, but some games are just so expensive you have no choice but to ROM them. I mean, I can't afford to buy Little Samson. I would love to own it, and I had a chance to buy it for like $500 or $600 one time, and I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of money for an NES game. Now it's like $1,200. All right. Zeal best place and the Corridors of Time best soundtrack. Yeah, the Corridors of Time is a cool soundtrack. And Give Me the Corridors of Time is pretty kick-ass. You guys are talking good games now. I think Shadow Lady could probably talk to you guys for hours of that as well. Don't forget, everybody, that we're doing a Gamer Goo giveaway. Type it in like you see it. All one word, and if you win it, we'll ship it to you. By the way, I just ordered the new scent of Gamer Goo, so I'm really excited about getting that. Yeah, you can modify ROMs. You have save stage, which is really nice. There you go, Taos. If you win it, if you win the Gamer Goo, I'll send it to you. I think Shadow Lady was the last one to win our Gamer Goo, so, oh, they sent it off, by the way, Shadow Lady. They sent the Gamer Goo, so you should be getting it here probably within a week. Boo hype, Santa Boo. Santa Boo Boo. And we're back. All right, good. Arsic, I'm sorry. I thought you took off. I was like, oh man, I didn't know if I pissed you off or something, and but I figure that people have shit going on, you know. You're in 2 of 3, so you win. Oh no, you do what you have to do, man. Family first, right? I was just talking, when I first started, my wife came home and she drove uptown today, and there was a guy that ended up shooting himself. The guy had a suicide. My wife got stopped by the cops and was questioned about it. So my wife's on the phone right now talking to a friend, I think. She was very nice to say, go stream still. I know you need to stream because this is like my full-time job. And, but I'll be talking to her tonight and a little bit later about the situation because I think she was pretty kind of razzed up about that. You know, she was really pretty much disheveled. Anyway. Yeah, right? How crazy is that? My wife's on her way to work today, and that's what happened. She didn't see it, but she drove by it and saw that. So, Arsic, favorite game, favorite console. Oh shit, wrong button. Favorite game, favorite console. We were asking it. Now we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. A lot of people like Kingdom Hearts. You're not wrong on that one. A lot of people love Kingdom Hearts. Favorite console would be the PS2. Okay, that's a very admirable console. I'm a huge fan of the PS2. My favorite game that I will never turn down on the PS2, Onimusha, baby. Onimusha. When I got my PS2, I didn't get Onimusha right away. I got like Evergrace and Excalibur. Pretty shitty games. And then SSX came along, and then it was Onimusha. And it was like, so good. Played so much SSX. And my favorite console, Orsic, is the Super Nintendo. I was born in '81. Super Nintendo's my favorite console. Favorite game of all time, Super Metroid. Hands down, Super Metroid. I'm a Super Metroid nut. Super Metroid. You still have your DDR pad? Were you a Dance Dance Revolution Ebby guy? Were you a DDR guy, Ebby? You were a DDR guy, weren't you? Had to blow my nose. I figured you guys didn't want to hear that. I've never done DDR. And I've only played Rock Band once, and I played the drums. Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Armored Core. I knew a lot of friends that played Armored Core. I had friends that were huge fans of the 64 Star Wars. Metroid Fusion is your favorite Metroid game? Fusion's good. I think I've only played through Fusion once or twice. I got a cool lanyard when I used to work at Hastings, but it was a Metroid Prime lanyard, and I had Metroid Prime and Fusion on the back. It was really neat. You'd have to see it. Fusion and what was it? Fusion and what was the other one? It was Fusion and what was the other Game Boy one they made? Zero Mission. Thank you. Both were good. Fusion was creepy though. I mean, Fusion had some spooky music. I liked Fusion. I think the worst Metroid ever made was Part 2, Samus. You know, I'm talking Samus Returns, or the Return of Samus. Might be Samus Returns. Anyway, for the Game Boy. I'm not talking the new one for the Switch. I'm talking the Game Boy version. If you guys have never played it, don't. It's a nightmare. I think that game took me like 15 years to beat, because when I was a little kid, I got into it, and then I got lost. Like, there's no map for the Game Boy version of it. You have no idea where the frick you're going, and you could end up in Timbuktu, for all you know, in that game. I mean, it's happened. I got so lost, I just quit playing it. And then one day I sat down and said, I'm going to figure it out. And I did. And I remember beating that game. And then I remember playing Super Metroid. Now, I'm good at Super Metroid. I have a bunch of playthroughs of Super Metroid on my stream. I think the last one I did was like an hour 50, 100% items, no guide. I can do 100% items in my head. Now, me getting it under 2 hours is another story. Generally a few minutes over or a little bit under, but my best time is an hour and a half on Super Metroid. No, 100% items, hour and a half. I did have a guide because I planned everything out for Super Metroid. But it was amazing. It was so fun. It was so fun. Yeah, I love Super Metroid. I would love to see them remake that. But the problem is with that is... I'm going to mute you, Ozzy. Smartass. The problem with... I would worry about them remaking Super Metroid and not living up to the hype. You know, it's a good game the way it is. You know, that'd be like them trying to remake Chrono Trigger and then being so hyped for it and not living up to it. That would be terrible. Because I know everybody would be so excited for it. There we go. I need a few of these in a row. Yeah, I'd be worried that the remake wouldn't be as good. Like, games like that are perfected already. Final Fantasy III, Chrono Trigger, Super Metroid, Super Mario World, all these games are perfected. I'd worry that they would do it a disservice by remaking them. Oh, there we go. Now we start with some audio funny clips. There's another one. I'll take it. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I wish this island was just these all the time. It's not gonna be. Oh, and I updated my NT today, and I'm still getting this, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe it's just the cart. The least amount of experience and the greatest amount of experience you can get in one character, both on the same island. You want to know something funny? My wife asked me the other day, because there was a winning lottery ticket sold in my town for $1 million. Okay? And my wife looked at me and she goes, "What would you do with $1 million?" And I said, if I had $1 million, I'd do three chicks at the same time. And my wife looked at me like, what? What did you say? And I said, it's a joke, you know? I mean, I was being funny and I was making a quote off Office Space and she didn't catch it. And she's like, that's not funny. What would you do with $1 million? Pay off my debt, of course, right? Now we go on vacation or something, you know? I was like, Jesus, you missed the joke. Jesus. How do you like Persona 5? I have the first one, second one, And I think I got 1 or 2 for the PSP, maybe. I'm not too sure, but I do have part 1 and 2 for the PlayStation. I bought them years ago. I think I was just started college in 2000 when I bought those. I know a lot of people that didn't like the Personas after a couple versions of them. Bug snacks? I've never even heard of that. I guess what I'm playing in the meantime, other than Breath of Fire, is I've been tinkering on my Switch quite a bit at night. And I want to get into Ori and the Blind Forest. I just have not gotten into it. I'm jacked for Little Nightmares 2. I think that'll be a fun game, and I might have to stream that one because I'm a huge horror game fan. Little Nightmares is so good. You know what game I bought? When I bought my PSP, there was one game that I wanted for it in particular, and the whole reason why I bought it is Mercury. Archer McLean's Mercury. If you've never played that for the PSP, that's actually quite a fun game. I'm eyeing this year's releases as far as Japanese RPGs, Shin Megami Tensei, as well as Tales of Arise, have blipped your radar. I own the Digital Devil Saga box set, like 1 and 2, and then I think I own Nocturne, and that's what I own. Yeah, Little Nightmares is good. It's creepy. Here's the damn thing, though, is I've never played those Shin Megami Tenseis. Are they fun? Never played them. I forgot to turn my plasma bulb on. Let's do that. Let's make that happen. The Nocturne remaster, you've been told, of Shin Megami Tensei is the opposite of Persona. Less talky, more shooty. Less talky, more shooty. Yeah, I've never played it. I bought those Nocturne. I bought Nocturne in the Shin Megami Tenseis when I worked at Hastings. When I worked at this store called Hastings, I used to spend my entire Saturday morning going through the inventory system, looking for games that were in store or other stores had them, and I'd get them shipped to me and I'd buy them. Hey, if you're Orsic, if you're a collector, then what you need to do is I would ask that you check out this. I'm partnered with the Retro Game Collection app, and it's in my stream. You can see it right down here, right there. It's for iOS and it's also for Android as well. But it's like the most amazing way to manage your video game collection. You do have to pay for like a collection, like $1 or $2, or you can buy all the games for like $20. But the guy that creates it is super nice. He's constantly updating new games, new consoles, new collections that you can collect on there. I think recently he added PS4 and Xbox One X or whatever it is. I'm not an Xbox fan, so I don't know what it is, but you can do that. They also have Nintendo Power collections on there, but they got a lot of good stuff on there. You should check it out. If you're a collector, I mean, it's definitely, I think, the best app to use. I mean, if you got a roadmap of 50 games too, you could look them up on there as well. Yeah, you know, you check it out. You know, I always try to point people in the right direction because a lot of people who collect, they're doing it for, that I meet, they're doing it for value. They're having a collection for value. And it's a great app because it's always outsourcing to eBay, to figuring out, averaging what prices are going for. So you can always get a real-time update on what your collection's worth. Yeah, that's a big thing for people. This, someone hit the car alarm. You hear that? I think Ozzy has it too. I'm ready. You know what game I'm most anticipated and ready for is, don't get me wrong, I'm ready for a new Zelda game. I'm ready for, you know what's fun though is I just feel like I got a new Zelda this year, or last year, right? I played Wind Waker for the first time, and that was really a nice treat. But what I feel that I'm most excited for is a new Metroid Prime. I'm ready for that Metroid Prime. I want to see it. I don't like first-person shooters for Metroid Prime. I don't like first-person. Freaking hate them. I want a side-scroller Metroid, but it's been a long time since we've had a Metroid, and I would like to see a new one. That being said, I'm ready for Breath of Wild 2. That the Zelda 35th will probably have some surprise announcements as well. Yeah, I'm just... Okay, now that I've been sitting long enough, where is it? Oh, Advil. Advil, Tylenol. I need it. I need it. There we go. My wife got me this awesome little game caddy thing that hooks to my chair that keeps all my shit in it so I can keep everything off my desk. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4. Or Metroid Prime 3. It's 3, isn't it? Is it 3 or 4 that's they are making? They scrapped it, told the company that was making it to stop making it because you butchered it. Fix it. They have been, and I remember, yeah, the Ocarina of Time, and I played that one for the 3DS, and I like Majora's Mask more than I like Ocarina of Time, and I know people will yell at me for that statement, but I got a great stream of Majora's Mask over on my YouTube page. It's like 20 parts though. It's 100% run, but it's like 20 parts, and all done on the 64, my original cart. I remember when they released that 3DS, that was the Majora's Mask 3DS. Do you guys remember that? And the chaos that ensued trying to get one of those? I didn't pick it up the first day it released, and I went down there like the next day and said, hey, I would like to get this, and they all laughed at me. And then I found out I couldn't get one. Ended up getting one eventually, but I don't think they would include, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time like you're saying, because they've already remade them. And if you were lucky enough to get that collector's edition from the GameCube, then you got Part 1, Part 2, Majora's Mask, and Ocarina on the same disc. Oh, you're playing that? And now I've played the remaster of Twilight Princess, but Orsic, when I first saw Wind Waker years ago for the GameCube, I said to myself, this isn't a Zelda game, and I disowned it. And it wasn't up until last year, like, what was it, in August or September? Shadow Lady here, Ozzy, everybody watched me play through the remaster on my Switch. That I don't play I don't play a lot of modern consoles on my channel. Like 5% of the time I'll do that, but I went ahead and played that on the Wii U. And let me tell you what, man, I enjoyed the Wind Waker. I really did. I had such a damn good time with the Wind Waker. I didn't think I would. And it's safe to say that I have eaten my words for that game. And then the big controversy for me was, do I play it on the GameCube or do I play it on the Wii U? And I decided the Wii U for just quality of life, quality of play. And I enjoyed Twilight Princess. And I know a lot of people that will say that is their favorite too. A lot of people I know. And my favorite Zelda of all time is Link to the Past. Don't get me wrong, I love the original. But one that's grown on me over the past 10 or 15 years, 10 years would probably be Zelda 2. The Adventures of Link is definitely a favorite of mine now. Link Between Worlds is great. But A Link to the Past is my favorite Zelda. It's so good. It can't make it any better than that. Breath of Fire was good, but yeah, it will be a mystery to see what they do for the anniversary. I agree. I'm addicted to these lifesavers. I'm sorry I'm eating them on stream, but my mouth gets dry. There we go. So what's your favorite Zelda then? Or Sick, what is your favorite? Breath of the Wild? Breath of the Wild is good. I was so excited when the Switch came out because that was day one release. I remember getting it at midnight and coming home and staying up till like 4 in the morning playing it. It's all I did was play Breath of the Wild. I think I logged 400 or 500 hours into it. That's a lot of time I put into that game. I forgot they put it on the Wii U. I did. I forgot they put it on the Wii U. Were you able? I got one of the. I was able to get one of those master editions of Breath of the Wild. Have you seen it? It comes with the Zelda statue. I've never opened it. I was able to get that off Amazon. I stayed up late because I knew they were dropped. God damn it. I need to pay attention. Link's Adventure for the Switch now, the new one is really fun. The Master Edition I have came in this beautiful black box. It's really pretty. And it has the Master Sword statue in it. Look it up. I mean, it's really neat. And then I bought another copy of it so I could play it. I never opened that Master Edition. Just never did it. Alright, we're gonna go save it here. Since I've kind of exhausted all my magic. Yeah, I will never... It's hard for me to turn down a special edition of Zelda anything. It really is. It's tough for me to do that. And see, I never got into Kingdom Hearts, but they have some cool editions of that. There's some cool stuff for Kingdom Hearts. Came with an art book, trade pin, and steelbook. I like steelbooks. Now, I never bought the Resident Evil... I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. And I remember buying the Resident Evil 7 Deluxe Edition that came with like the music box. I ended up selling that, but... I like the steelbooks there, but... You know, I just realized that my collection of games is too big, Orsic. I have way too much stuff for collecting. And my wife is like, okay... Something's got to give. You have a massive vintage toy collection. That was my... I don't buy vintage toys. I just have them from my childhood. And your video game collection is ginormous. So you got to sell one. So I'm in the middle of selling all my vintage toys. It's not like I sit down and play with my toys. I will play with the pizza shooter from the Turtles collection, though. I'll put that thing in batteries and hit that thing. Shoot pizzas. That shit's fun. I don't have any pets to shoot it at, but... Alright, level 28. I need 161,000. Yeah, I'm a little low on some levels. Do you have any more lifesavers? No! I ate them all. I ate all my lifesavers. I have more outside, but... Right. Yeah, 40... 40s are... Yeah, I just don't need that stuff. The problem is that I will sell a bunch of my vintage toys. The problem I run into is that when I look through my old Ninja Turtles, because I have a lot of them, I remember like when I got these turtles, and I still have some in boxes, and I'm like, for me, I think that's going to be the hardest thing for me to get rid of. The 40s Arc, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Arsic. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Paying it forward, they got from Shadow Lady to Arsic. There you go, man. There you go. Now, Arsic, you get some fantastic emotes. I don't think you get all of these right now because I got some other ones that are up in the higher tiers, but we're still rolling some Christmas emotes, my friend. I'm just not quite ready to give up Christmas because it snowed here last night. So I'm digging that. But we will be going back to some of them, and you guys will be getting the F-bomb back. Forties Arc would like to ask me about OBS if that's okay. Generally, you know, I don't like to talk shop there, but go ahead, 40s Arc. What I can also tell you to do, though, if you want to get into more of it, join the Discord and feel free to ask away on there, and I can answer more questions in depth there. But go ahead, man. Shoot me what's your question? No. Ask it here, man. And it'd be easier for me to talk about it than it is to type it out. So what's your question? I gotta blow my nose again. I got a runny nose. Neeners is 34. Are you talking the capture window and then the video camera window? Ooh, you hear that hiccup on my audio? I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right. Is there a way to even them out? Are you talking about evening them out full screen, like both panes, full screen, top and bottom? Okay. So I know you're asking, it's kind of a yes or no question, but my answer is a yes and no answer as well. Given the fact that I'm streaming retro, I don't have a widescreen look. Okay, I don't have that widescreen. You know, your ratio on Super Nintendo. I mean, I'm streaming 1080, but to fit my video screen, I can't stretch I can stretch my broadcast to fit the entire screen for my game capture. But because I'm not playing anything like modern, it's retro, so it's always like a 1-to-1 ratio. It's always a box, right? An even box. It's not letterbox or anything like that. So you can theoretically put them together. The problem is that you're going to end up stretching or clipping one of your streams. You know, I mean, you're not going to be able to get the full window. If you're streaming a new PS5, your PS5 is going to be kind of widescreen. So if I put it to the right of my camera, you're going to have black bars above it and below it. So what you would have to do is stretch them to fill the screen and then clip it. You're not going to get everything. So you can do it, but you're going to lose a lot of content. You're going to lose a lot of content trying to do that. No, you're welcome. You know, when I stream modern games, or when I stream Demon's Souls for the PS5, there was, you know, I don't like to... I used to stream with a green screen, all right? And that was fine and dandy and all, but then I said, you know what, I'm tired of the green screen. I want everybody to see the collection of fun stuff that I have, so this is where we are now. And when you stream a newer console, your broadcast is gonna, you need to bring it over, fill the whole screen, all right, with the newer console, fill the whole screen. People want to see the stream, and then make your window video just a little bit smaller. When I stream a modern game, my video feed is not this big, but because I stream a lot of retro, I can make it this large. Yeah, hopefully that answers your questions. Yeah, you can make them the same size. You're just going to get a lot of clipping. Yeah, you're welcome. You know, hopefully that answers your question. You're just going to have to crop a lot, if that makes sense. You're going to have to crop a lot of image to get them to both be same size, and you're not going to see everything in it. And that's probably going to agitate people because they can't see the entire video game stream. we're looking to get another level up with Ryu, but because his levels are so... they're huge, few and far between for Ryu, man. I mean, it's miserable. So 40s Arc, then are you a streamer as well? Give me a gold slime, thank you. Picking on Nina. Dirty little bastard. You're explaining it to Johnny. So it was it was Johnny's question. You can't even out the windows without cropping a lot off. That's the answer to it. Yes, you can even it out, but you're gonna lose a lot of content, you know. And I mean, if I guess I could rotate my camera, you know, instead of landscape, I could put a portrait. That's not gonna do any good. How's Johnny been? I haven't talked to him for a while. He always seems to be on early in the morning. And I'm usually sleeping. Then everybody be watching your stream like this. Maybe get you nowhere. Oh yeah, I would do it again, no problem. Yeah, I had fun with them last time. I think the last time I was on there, it got, you know, those drop-in conversations. I mean, it got out of control. I was like, I need to get streaming. Yeah, I think I saw something with a tarot card reading tonight. I was just getting ready to stream, and he was doing something with a tarot card reading, I believe. Oh, yeah, I had fun with it. You know, I mean, I definitely had a damn good time. And I'd like to come back again, and when he's doing another drop-in, I'd like to drop in for a little bit, too, and say hello to everybody. You know, I wonder how he's handling lockdown up in Canada. You know, if he's locked down where he's living. Come on, M-Slime. Dirty bastards. Well, he was just trying to do that for 2 weeks for quarantine. It was a lot. Streaming 24 hours a day, that, you know, I mean, I couldn't do that. When I hit around 5 or 6 hours, I'm kind of done. But there have been times I've streamed for 12 or 13 hours. It's very few and far between. I've done that for, I think I've done it for my a Chrono Trigger stream, which I wasn't even playing the game, and Final Fantasy for the NES is like are my 2 longest streams I've ever done. That was a long day. Come here, Piggy. Oh, I got you now. Got some meat from the beast. God, I need some M slimes. I was reading that other people prefer to farm near Scandi just because you're going to get like 2,000 or 3,000 experience every time. And maybe we got to go check that out. And you just don't get the gold slimes every time. I think it's like 1 in 7. That's what I feel like. Maybe 1 in 10 now. Has Johnny done any more Discord dates? I wasn't there for that Discord date. M slimes are not appearing as much as I need them to. The Discord dates are for Fridays. That's fun. Discord date Fridays. Friday was always a good day to go on a date, right? I think Friday is probably the best day to go on a date. Oh my god, I'm not getting any more slimes. It's getting pretty weak. I think we're gonna go check out Scandi. We'll do one more. God, really? Y'all stingy. How'd that tarot card reading go for him? That's funny. You know, I didn't watch it, but... Oh. Orsic, it's going slow. I'm trying to get some more slimes here, but I'm kind of hitting a dry spell. Not going well right now. I think we're going to try another place north of Scandi. And, you know, I mean, maybe we'll get 2,000, 3,000 experience per battle, but I mean, I think that's going to outweigh, you know, I mean, we get these gold slimes, but they're few and far between. It was bizarre and entertaining. Oh, you got a barbecue sandwich? I woke up really sick today and I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat anything. God, give me a slime! I make a really good barbecue pulled pork. Ooh, that's what I should do this week, is get that in the crock pot, get a barbecue pulled pork up. There we go, finally, son of a bitch. There we go, 29. I like pork. Let's go try this other area out, shall we? Don't get me wrong, the G slimes are always going to be there, but I'm just not getting as many right as I need right now. It's just not happening. Yeah, get a whole giant pork shoulder and get some good seasoning on it. Nice dry rub. Then you throw that sumbitch right into a crock pot. Can't remember what kind of stock I use. Maybe just water. And let that thing cook for like 7-8 hours. Put it outside if you can. If you have a garage or something, because that'll stink your whole house up. And then get that later. You pull that bone out. Strain everything, you know, strain the meat, put it on a big old cookie tray, keep the juice, because you might want to, you can either use the juice with it, or when you strain it, put the pork and shred it up, throw away the juice, and then just put barbecue sauce in there. That sounds really good. Fucking hungry now. I think that's what I need to do tomorrow. I need to go get a pork. I like to do it the night before. So I go buy the pork shoulder tomorrow and then get it in the fridge and then make it tomorrow. Put it outside. Because it does have some smell. It's strong. All right. Here's Scandi. Is that right? Is that Scandi? Let's try this. Let's see what these guys give us. Ooh, 3360 for XP. That's not bad, given the fact if I can get that every fight, I think this might prove to be better than those gold slimes. Ooh, Isku, thank you. For the host of one viewer, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, my friend. Oh, had a little bit of a glitchy audio there. It's been doing it all day. Right. I mean, that's definitely the thing here is I'd rather have a consistent 2,000 or 3,000 probably every fight than that random, you know. The thing about it is, I guess with the gold slimes is you get a ton of gold. And I don't think I need any more given the fact that I have 279,000 gold points. I want a barbecue pork sandwich now. Oh my god, fish out of water? How does that work? let's fight these guys. I should order some ribs. I should order some ribs down at Rib and Chop and go get those sons of bitches. That sounds really good. Rib and Chop sounds really good. Or I could throw some lasagna in the oven and not have to break away from my stream. That's what I might have to do. But bet your ass, I think we're gonna get some ribs tomorrow. That sounds good. Who had that rib sandwich? Sick has that rib sandwich. I'm jealous. Yeah, these guys are giving me 5,000 and 6,000, you know. I think I'm getting more experience per fight here. You know, in the long run, I'll get more here than I will at the other place. Dead. When Puka does the roll hit, it's usually a dead thing. Damn! Try Rang. The McRib. I don't think I've ever had a McRib sandwich. It just never looked good. People love it though. Is it that good? See, Shadow Lady's gonna get a barbecue sandwich. You saying that you eat too many of them? You rest in peace kind of thing? Ain't that good? These guys are good XP. You'll indulge it every now and then because it's never a normal. It's not a normal menu item, is it? It's like a special event. Make a big deal about it. The McRib is back. Never had it. These guys are good XP too. These bastards also cast shock that can kill you in one hit. Yep. I think we're getting XP faster. Elk, 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 elk. Come here. Spin. Give me your antler. Oh, so close. I'm a fan of barbecue. I just like barbecue. I really do. Let's see what the next status level up for me is. Level 29. I got a stat chart because they never tell you your next level. So I need 179,000. Jeez. Ryu's levels are crazy. That's a good combo. I guess I gotta get somebody on that M flea. Puka's OP. Puka's so OP. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna stand up. I need to go grab a little bit of Advil, and then I'm gonna put some lasagna in the oven because I don't want to leave and go get barbecue, but it sounds so good. So tomorrow for lunch, I'm gonna order some barbecue ribs. Look at you guys influencing me. I'll be right back. Shadow Lady will entertain. Yes, I did run to get some food started. And my wife, I go out into the kitchen, and my wife is making some mozzarella cheese sticks. So I'm gonna have some cheese sticks here. No, it's not lasagna, and I probably should be eating that shit with an upset stomach, but cheese sticks sound good too. Ooh. I guess I'm craving ketchup. I could do a lasagna, but I'm craving ketchup. I'm gonna eat it anyway. I'm gonna eat them anyway. Ooh. Getting all goofy on me. I'm gonna love the shit out of those cheese sticks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, Shadow Lady, that is the funniest shit about that guy that looks like real life Peter Griffith. Like, I seriously cannot stop laughing about how much that guy looks and sounds like him. That's really funny. Oh, that's definitely a great find. Okay, let's see if Ryu's ready or closer to level 30. He should be. What do I need? 100. I need 179,000. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Oh, we still have to do Gobi stuff too. Don't kill me. Oh, nice. I mean, we still have to go back to Gobi's place and get weapons. Oh my god. Yeah, nobody needs the experience like Ryu does for levels. Nobody requires that much experience. Like, literally between levels, oh, who's this? Who's this? I guess they're getting up high. When they get to level 30, they start getting high, but I mean, Bo gets up to level 30 and it jumps. You know, from 138,000 to 161,000. But Ryu's like, you know, 180,000 to 218,000. It's just crazy. What's up, Dimitri? Good to see you. Oh, you had some problems? Oh, that is the worst. Were you playing your game when that happened? Did that just happen to you, Dimitri? Did that shit just happen to you? Oh, man. I was gonna say, I've had that happen to me. It's miserable. Been there, done that, man. Been there, done that. I wouldn't play it right now either. I do have some cure items. Why? What's up? Some cures. I don't remember if you can buy them. I could probably Google that and see if I can buy cures. No, I did not get Agni yet. I died with the avian flu guy. Beat my ass last night. I was getting ready to end my stream anyway, so I was just tired as it was. But right now we've been just getting some levels up because Ryu, I think, is down just a little bit. By himself fighting the dragon, it was a little OP. For me. Oh yeah, he took it to me. So right now we're just pumping up some levels quick. I'll get to 30 and I'll go try him again. If I use the Thunder Dragon and Cure item instead of herbs can be easy. Okay. You're saying the Thunder Dragon and not the Bolt Dragon? Why? Why would I do those ones? What do you know that I don't know? Yeah, 40s Arc, thank you so much for gifting that sub out. I really do appreciate that. Okay. Well, I can use some cures then. I think I have some. Are they 150 each? Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a lot better, but if I can't buy them, you know, I mean, obviously I'd like to keep as many as I can for the end game content, but shit, man, I mean, I was getting my butt kicked by that bird flu last night. So. I need that bigger experience. These dogfish aren't doing it. Come on. There we go. That's better. I mean, I'm gonna fight Avian again here once I get level 30, and we'll go from there. I still got to go to Gobi's shop. I got to try to go phase 3 and get some other stuff. You know, like the mallet and the glow cane. Somebody was saying last night they've only gotten the mallet once. Who was talking about that? Uriel was talking about it. Why I'm farming here is because statistically I'm gonna get, you know, 3,000 XP almost every other fight. You know, I'm getting XP faster here than the gold slimes. The gold slimes are like what? They feel like 1 in 10. Maybe they're 1 in 7. But here, you know, I'm getting, you know, potentially, you know, 3,000 XP every fight. So let's see how much we get for this. 6,200. 6,200. And I get that like every third fight. So I think in the end game, I'm not getting the gold that I want, but I am getting the XP that I need to progress faster in my levels. There you go. Sound like somebody was spinning Brodies outside. Yeah, see, that's 6,200. I mean, if I can get that again, I mean, I'm not getting... I don't get medals. I don't get those M slimes 3 in a row. It just doesn't happen. You know, you're lucky if you get 2 in a row. And then on that note, I mean, I might get 5 or 6 or 7 blue slimes. And at that point, they're 1 XP a shot. You know? So, hey, Thunderfoot, good to see you, man. All right, it's off to the shower, boys, girls. Have a good night. Arsic, thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate 40's Arc for gifting you a sub. That is very generous. Please come back, man. We'd love to have you here, you know? So, have a good evening. Stay safe, be smart, my friend, and don't forget to check out the YouTube channel and our Discord. Please, you know, check that out. Would love a sub on that YouTube channel. Hey, biddies for good taste in games. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Have a good night. Get a good rest. We'll see you back here tomorrow. What's today? Funny thing about, you know, weekdays or weekends when you're unemployed, they don't mean quite so much, right? Except you get to hang out with your working friends. Yeah, Arsic, it was nice meeting you too, man. Have a good evening. There we go. I was defaulting to my color. I was screwing around with some shit. I probably shouldn't have. There we go. There, that looks more realistic to the color that it's supposed to be. Thunderfoot, how you doing tonight, man? You're on your way to work? So on your way to work, so you're gonna lurk and drive and be chatty when you get there. I like it. I like it. Blaster's watching from work too. Blaster, I didn't even know you were in here. Good to see you, my friend. Dead flea. That's what D flea stands for. Dead flea. Some bitch. Blaster, how's work going for you, my friend? Alright, let's check our status here. Ooh, I'm close to a level up, aren't I? I need one more fight. Should maybe do this, or two at least. This is a good one to get, too. Oh, gonna burn out everybody. Burnout back at you, bitch. See, and that's the armor that she has. Well, every magical spell that I get cast on Nina will do 50% damage back to you. So it's always going to counter. Level 30. It's a good strategy to have, and it's good armor to have. Alright, we're out of here. Go! Go! Go stay at the inn, and then let's save it. It makes the night go faster when you're watching a stream. I bet. I bet. You know, at least you get to talk to people and engage, and you're watching games that you like too, Blaster. I'll tell you again, though. I should do another Blaster Master playthrough just for you, because you're a fan of it. Alright, let's go see if we can fight. Let's go see if we can beat this guy. I like this music. All right. Let's see if I have any cures. Shit, that's probably something I should have checked before I came here. Nope. So we'll run the cartridge. And they'll just go back to that town. Did I save it before that? Oh my god, did I save that? No, I did that on purpose. Yeah, I saved it. No, I just did that because I didn't want to go all the way back. I didn't want to walk out, fly my ass there. I just didn't want to do that. Alright, we're going to look for some cures here. I thought I didn't save either, but I said I was going to. Cure. 8 of them. I'm going to look that up. Can you buy cures? Yeah, you can buy them. Always be saving, baby. Always be saving. Always be saving. All right. Bum 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 bum. Avian flu. It's the avian flu bird. Ooh, that's bright. Dirty bastard gets 2 in on me. Should have grabbed these cures last night. Ooh, slam! Missed me! I need a few more of those slams. There's another one, baby. Suck it! Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh, I thought I was dead. Lucky ducky. Bird is the word. I don't think there's a second wind to these, are there? No, that's good. All right, Rudra. Right? Ooh, it's treasure chest. A melon. Oh yeah, that's right. The marble ones. They're slams. Rudra! Let me get Egg Nine. Egg Nine's just like OP too. Oh, I know. Eggnite is so cool, though. You know, Eggnite is... It just, graphically, it's awesome, right? You're a big old dragon head, if I remember right. Oh, yeah, you think the tri-ring's insane until you get Eggnite, and you're like, nothing stands a chance anymore. Shit gets really crazy then, doesn't it? We're going to save it right here. I will be right back here. I need to go check on something. My wife is doing some food and I'm starving. So everybody give me a moment here. Is Shadow Lady still here? Shadow Lady will always entertain everyone. So I'm going to put her in charge. Her and Ozzy are in charge since they're my moderators. I'll be right back, everybody.